Libra, welcome to your session. Hi, Libra. I am SGL Spiritual Guide and Light, and welcome. In this session, we will take a look at what you're clinging on to. All I ask of you, Libra, is that you do not force any channeled messages. Keep in mind that this is a general session. So yes, please don't force any channeled messages. And yes, this is a general reading. I just prefer to say session. That's just my preference. All inquiries, email spiritualguideandlight@gmail.com. I don't have a direct message, but what I will say is, because I feel like this individual is part of the SGL family, because you know how if you're in public and you see someone and they know who you are and you know who they are. It was one of those moments. And I just want to say, if you are part of the SGL community, the family, welcome. And I want to commend you on your good deed and how you handled yourself. I like the fact that you were brave. And when I asked you, were you okay? And you said yes. I love your bravery and your determination. Where you were in that space, you could have, chose to go anywhere else, and you chose to be brave and you went back to where you were. The incident that occurred, I was receiving messages at the same time. At first, I was getting ready to get off the treadmill and assist you. And then something said, no, allow this to play out. Because I remember there were people behind us and they were already having a conversation before we even got on the treadmills, and they were laughing. And laughing is good. If you pay attention, we rarely hear laughter. And when it happens, sometimes our shadow self could make us feel like the laughter is about us. And I'm really proud of you that you are confident, and your body language demonstrated that you were okay. I didn't see any low self-esteem. I saw bravery and courage and determination. And I'm just so proud of how you carried yourself. And, welcome to the family. It's just, you represented being a spiritual guide and light so good in public. And I just want to give you your flowers. Good job. Okay. So yeah, just wanted to let you know that not only did I see you, I'm also glad to acknowledge you as well. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Most High, thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition. As an intuitive reader, allow this session to bring clarity and confirmation and understanding for my Libra, which is an air sign. Thank you. All right, what messages do we have for Libra? Thank you. All right, let me count these. All right, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 can be of significance. I'm not going to say any gender roles. I'm just going to say this, Libra. You're clinging on to the hopes of a connection whether that's romantic or just having someone in your life in general. You're clinging on to wanting someone that is the opposite of you. For some of you, you're wanting someone you are convinced that having a relationship is what's going to bring balance into your life. You're clinging onto your headspace. You have your own fantasy on how you're being served in a relationship. So you have a relationship going on in your headspace. I don't want to call it a fantasy. It's your safe space that plays out, and it feeds you well. It brings balance to you every day, where you're able to get through each day through this storyline that you have in your head in regards to being served. There's two sides of you as well, and you need to decide on, you're trying to decide correction on how you're going to deliver yourself. Are you wanting to be hopelessly romantic? Are you coming in to serve? But the only thing is, serving will make a mockery out of you, because this gentleman kind of looks like a gesture to me, you know. And don't allow anyone to make a fool out of yourself. You already know that if it doesn't bring balance to you, then it's not for you. If it disturbs your peace, it's not for you. When it comes to you clinging on to your headspace, I don't see anything toxic, and I don't see anything that prevents you from, taking care of your regular routine. Actually, this helps you get through your days. I'm being guided to take a look at this thinking man. Okay. Let me see. Just one moment. I need to get to the page. Yeah. And when it comes to clinging on to someone that's hopelessly romantic, you're on the same page. You're being asked, when it comes to someone new coming into your life, don't be so quick to cling on to them. For some of you, you're already clinging on to this person, and you already see them as a love interest. So you're being asked to discipline yourself on finding a new way without showing that you're interested into someone, because you want what you want to be revealed as if they're on the same page as you. You're unable to see if someone's on the same page. You're unable to see when someone's on the same page as you, when you already show that you're interested. So don't be easy, okay? Don't just give your goods away. And you fill in the blank of what goods are. It doesn't necessarily have to mean body parts. It can be, a provider, financial stability. Okay? It could be your mind as well. All right, what is it that Libra is refusing to see, please? I'm being invited to keep shuffling. What is it that my Libra is refusing to see? Thank you. All right. You're refusing to see that you are doubting a situation. And when it comes to anxiety, and I want to tread lightly on anxiety. That's why I want to focus more on the doubt. When it comes to what you don't see as an insecurity, And you need to know that you are worthy. Okay. Just because someone doesn't see your worth, Libra, doesn't mean that you have to change, to decline who you are, to establish what someone is trying to process regarding you in regards to your worth. You already possess what people need just as an individual. You already have it. There's a Libra here where, before a certain person came into your life, you were fine. And now you have the act of insecurity. And that's what's creating this anxiety. It's like you're walking on eggshells. What is it that my Libra is clinging on to, though? You're clinging on to getting out of a relationship. For some of you, envy. You're in a relationship with someone that does not like you. And I think you knew that. I think you knew that. I think you knew this person only wanted what you have, the goods. And again, fill in the blank of what goods are, whether that's your body parts, your mind, what you produce, right? Dinero, security, a home. I remember when these energy cards came out, 4 cards came out, 46, 44. I can't remember the other numbers. But when it comes to what I said you already possess, you can't see your own wings. And if you are in a relationship, this person does not like you. They are envy of you. And you're clinging on to that. And you can get out of this situation. You don't owe this person anything. One thing I will tell you, though, if you did the day you decide to walk away, if you have not already, this person will long for you. All right. There will be an attachment that will feel like it's unbreakable. All I know is if you stay in this relationship, it's not about losing yourself, but you will become a whole different person if you have not been changing already. The High Priest is something you know. You are aware. The 10 of Pentacles. You are aware that whoever this is, family member, lover, whatever, you fill in the blank of who this is. They're only with you because of what you have with the 10 of Pentacles and what you can produce. All right. On the tail end of this coin, there's a Libra here. The only reason why you're with someone is because of what they can provide for you. And this is not normally like you. And you're wanting to independently get out of this situation. You're not wanting to be codependent. And it just feels like now this person is throwing in your face what they have assisted you with, or what they helped you with. It's like this person is saying, yeah, I knew you were a gold digger, or I knew you were using me. But all this is what this is doing, Libra. It's molding you to get out of this situation. Top of the deck, the Queen of Swords. All right, stepping into your independency. You're going to step into independence. Moving forward. For those of my Libras that are in a relationship, what are they clinging on to? For my Libras that are in a relationship, what are they clinging on to? You have soulmates and you have observing coming in reverse. So my Libras that are in a relationship, you're being oblivious to the situation. You've already convinced yourself that this is your soulmate, your life partner. There's something that you're being oblivious about that you're refusing to see. All right. Your person is childish, or your person has a child that comes between the two of you. The bottom of the deck, bottled up, and you're not saying anything. There's a Libra here where you are connected with your soulmate, and you have a child, and you have not told them. What in that situation, what does people normally say? It's best to tell the person now than allowing them to find out later. Okay? If it's your soulmate, don't you think they would accept your child too? I would think so. Okay, if this is drama, then this means that your person said that they don't want to have children, and you're obliviously thinking that you're going to change this person's mind. When someone tells you they're non-negotiables, believe them. So when it comes to what you're clinging on to, you are clinging on to the hopes of changing your person's mind when it comes to children. What is it that my Libras need to know who are single? What do my Libras need to know that are single? What are they clinging on to? All right. You're saying, my Libras that are not in a relationship, you're trying to convince yourself that you don't want a relationship, and you do. When it comes to a best friend or someone that you're always connected to, they're going to grow on you, or you grow on them. That's what you don't see. Okay. Detachable. Yep. Yeah. Your person is going to cling on to you just like you're going to cling on to them. Give me some self-awareness messages for Libra, please. It's just going to happen, Libra. It's not forced. If your person starts to cling on to you, and I'm talking to my singles. I don't know if this is a friend, a colleague, someone you work. This is someone that is going to grow on you. If they attach themselves to you before you attach yourself to them, it feels like you're going to be annoyed by them, and they're going to grow on you, and vice versa. All right. Give me some self-awareness messages for thoughtless. What is this? Discovery in reverse, agitated. What you're listen, I don't think that this is intentional when it comes to people getting on your nerves, or just, detaching from your emotions. That just means that, you don't allow your emotions to control you. And so you don't attach yourself to your emotions. And it just feels like those who irritate you, get on your nerves, they're going to grow on you. It's kind of like meeting someone with a strong personality, and you bump heads, and then you end up becoming the bestest of friends. That's what I see here. All right. This person could be clinging on to you, or you could be now clinging on to them. Right. But the only thing that you don't see is the ups and downs. Like, there'll be more arguments than peace in this connection. When it comes to self-awareness, you have inattention is coming in reverse. I don't think you even care. It's just being able to have contact with someone is, it doesn't say careless. It's just thoughtless. And you're going to find yourself clinging on to where your loyalty lies. Libra. Sorry about that. I hope you didn't hear. the mic. I didn't mean to hit it. Give me an I am message for Libra, please. And so pay attention to those who agitate you. If you find yourself being attached because your emotions, let's see. I'm being guided to go ahead and take that spread. You have transformation up in the air, open to the universe, mean, balance, positive thinking, and in God's hands. All right. When it comes to clinging onto a crossroad and being indecisive, Libra, it just seems like you're not going to make a decision. You're just going to go with the flow. All right. And going with the flow, if transformation takes place, you'll be open to it, but you're not going to be forced to do anything that you don't want to do. That's what I see here. Okay. Yeah. That's definitely what I see. And in this spread, you have open to the universe, me, balance, positive thinking in God's hands. Up in the air is transformation. At the bottom of the deck, you have everything turned into light. So you clinging on to just going with the flow, Libra, is definitely going to it is going to result in an outcome that is not forced, but how do I say this without saying in the will? It's like instead of choosing at a crossroad, it's just like you're just saying, I'm just going to go with the flow. And this flow actually is going to result in working in your behalf. When it comes to everything turns to light, it says, I work to improve myself, embrace all life brings to me, and transform darkness into light. I allow myself to grow and become stronger. So the fact that transformation is up in the air, Libra, you, instead of thinking about transformation and planning it and making it feel like work, you're just going with the flow, and transformation is transpiring at this time. It's happening. So give yourself credit. If you're wanting someone to give you credit, don't look for it. When you look for it, that's when it's a delay. Word of advice for my Libra, please. When it comes to my Libra clinging on to needing reassurance about their transformation that's currently going on, or that will go on. What was that? Did you see that? Humor. Yeah, it's no longer funny. So like I said, people see you are putting in the work. You don't have to go out of your way. Your actions are speaking louder than words. All right. And just to be on the lighter side of things, start smiling more, start laughing. Okay. Give me an angel guide message for my Libra. I'll do that last. For my Libras, let's go ahead and do 12 zodiac signs, Libras, and see what messages come out for you for the zodiac signs that are clinging on to you, my love. Let me get comfortable on this seat. Just one moment. I'm going to save to get a new chair because I need to put my kitchen table chair back. I've been sitting on this chair for going on 6 years, and it's time for it to go back to the kitchen table. All right. Let's see. Just one moment. Let me hold on. Okay. I was literally being suffocated. All right. Thank you for being patient, Libra. All right. So let's take a look at the 12 zodiac signs. For my Aries that are clinging on to my Libras, what is the message? For my Aries that are clinging on to my Libras. Oh. I'm not the bearer of bad news, but if you didn't know, Aries is looking for a safe way out, but it's up in the air. The fact that what Aries is clinging on to, if they should leave or go. Okay. I don't want to say there's a third party because then I'll be jumping to conclusions, but there could be an opportunity. This could be a job, a person, or, someone close to them that could be family or whatever that's saying, come back home. Let's take a look at it. What is this new direction that is up in the air? So if you've been wanting to know what is going on with Aries, worry is coming in reverse. You're being asked not to worry about it. All right, because basically what this is telling me, Libra, if you worry about it, you're going to come off as problematic and push Aries away. Okay, bottom of the deck is indecision. So yeah. Anything else? Let me pull a romantic oracle. Let me grab them. Overall message for my Aries that are clinging on to Libra engagement. Oh, see, don't become the problem. Aries is thinking about you're proposing to you. For the most part, for some of you, Aries is just looking for a next level of commitment. All right, meaning come with me. That's nice. That's good news. I hope, look, the wedding is at the bottom of the deck. All right. See what happens when you don't jump to conclusions? All right. Taurus. My Tauruses that are clinging on to my Libras. What is the message? Helpful. I don't care. You can beg and plead. Listen, Taurus clings on. This is so contradicting. Taurus clings on to the thought of assisting you and helping you, but it's not happening. It's like Taurus keeps giving you false promises. So what Taurus is clinging on to, Taurus gets satisfaction of giving you false promises, false hope. And for the most part, if you have family or friends that will show up for you, Taurus is keeping you away from them. I don't know why Taurus, but what is the word of advice here for Libra dealing with Taurus? Indecision. You're listen. If you're addicted to toxicity, I'm not talking to you. But if you're already in the position where you're realizing that Taurus is no benefit to you and has no intentions of serving you, and then they don't like it when other people help you, Taurus is robbing you from your sunlight, your joy. So, Taurus is blocking your Leo energy. You're not even able to be yourself in this relationship with Taurus. Heart-to-heart conversation is what you're being asked to honestly discuss how you feel about each other. So it looks like there's somebody behind the scenes that want to help you and take Taurus's position. And you're trying to make a decision. Should you go or should you stay? In the bottom of the deck, you're ready. So you're ready to go where you're going to be served, Libra. Okay? And the moment that you decide to leave Taurus is the moment that Taurus is going to have this heart-to-heart conversation with you, and At this point, how many times are you going to allow Taurus to give you false promises? I'm not telling you to choose a person that actually will show up for you and help you. That's the choice you have to make. Because there's two Libras. There's a Libra that likes toxicity, and then there's a Libra who's saying, you know what? I've given Taurus too many chances. My Geminis that are clinging on to Libra, please. What's the message? My Geminis that are clinging on to my Libras, what is the message? Thank you. No need to worry is up in the air. Sometimes you worry and sometimes you don't. When it comes to Gemini clinging onto you, Gemini is trying to keep you distracted, Libra, because if Gemini can keep you distracted, you won't be able to get the truth. The bottom of the deck, not the right time. Don't force to know the truth. You might not can handle the truth. Whatever the truth is definitely going to change your mindset where you're worrying. This could be the one. So I'm a true believer that people can change or whatever. If you're in a good place with Gemini, stay in that good place. Gemini is clinging on to telling you a truth. For the others of you, if you can see that Gemini is keeping you distracted, that's because Gemini is trying to figure out a way to go around the truth. All right. When it comes to Gemini opening up to you, it's not happening right now, but they are clinging on to how to speak some truth to you. All right. And when it comes to you guys being in a good place, though, don't spoil that moment. Like, don't ruin that. The fact that you guys are in a good place. Gemini is treating you good, meaning, but what's going on behind the scenes is the truth, whatever that may be. What is the word advice for Gemini when it comes to the truth? Blame and worry. Yeah, something you can't handle. I'm hearing that you can't handle the truth. What is this? Acceptance. See, you saw that, right? Okay. Acceptance is coming in reverse. All right. For my Cancers that are clinging on to a Libra, what's the message? For my Cancers that are clinging on to a Libra, what is the message? A lot. Trust, unlikely, perfect timing, remain positive. A Libra, Cancer is clinging on to that one day you will see that they are your person. The bottom of the deck is take action. What can Cancer do to make a believer out of you, to believe that they are your person? Listen to your intuition. So you know that Cancer is your person. What's holding you back from? Why is Cancer overexerting themselves? Free yourself, because you're not ready you're not ready to be exclusive. So Cancer clings on to you so much to where you don't have breathing room. It's as if you are Cancer's possession. Okay. And the word of advice, please. Word of advice for my Libra dealing with this I don't want to say controlling, because look, that's what Cancer can't see, is that they're too attached, where you need you still need breathing room to operate as an individual, but you're not ready to be exclusive. And it looks like Cancer's ready to. Both of you are ready for a relationship, but you're needing breathing room. What it looks like. It looks like one of those connections where Cancer is calling, texting, emailing, showing up at your job, showing up at your house, showing up at your family's house. Shoot, if they tap on your window, that would be the extreme, right? But Cancer can't see that that's, too much. You are Cancer's lifeline. Not in the lifeline, not a lifeline like the last resort. Like, they wake up thinking about you. Their day is you. They go to sleep thinking about you. Like, this is the ultimate Cancer, that your typical person who wants to get married and have the picket fence, and this is that. But you it's like you get what you want, and you're like, no, I don't want it. I'm not ready. Will Cancer wait for what's up in the air? Yes, exfoliator is this way. They'll wait for Cancer will wait for you if you decide to just, be friends with benefits, or you just want to just be platonic. Just know that when you decide to want it to be exclusive with Cancer is not going to be the person that they showed up as. The bottom of the deck is relationship. So you can choose the outcome of your relationship. You can have this person. So with this freedom behind this, you just communicate like, hey, I need breathing room. Then saying, oh, I need breathing room, let's just be friends. And then you're like, oh, yeah, you're my person. And Cancer's like, now you want me type energy. There's no need to do that. This could be prevented. I'll leave it. All right. My Leos that are clinging on to my Libras, what's the message? Hey, Sabrina. I'll get to you, Sabrina, after I'm done doing the 12 zodiac signs. I'm on Leo. I still have Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. I'm going to pull an angel guide message, and then I'll get to you, my love. Leos, my Leos that are clinging on to Libra, what is the message, please? All right, when it comes to my Leos in the collective that are clinging on to Libra, it's bliss with big happy changes. There's no pushing Leo away from you. So I don't understand what the problem is. Is Leo's happiness irritating? The bottom of the text, get more information. Oh, you don't believe that this version that Leo is showing you is real or not? Okay. Be assertive. Well, you may feel like Leo is childish because assertive means be firm but not mean. Well, you need to communicate that with Leo. Give me a love romantic oracle, please. Playfulness, yeah. Don't break Leo's heart because Leo is being themselves. Leo ain't pretending. Leo is trying to get you to enjoy life. It says to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. I don't know what you've been through, but Leo doesn't have no ill intentions. And Leo is not pretending. Loneliness. So whatever you went through in your past relationships, Leo understands. You have loneliness, friendship, abundance. You ain't pushing Leo away. If you decide not to be in a committed relationship, or you just dating or whatever, Leo will be like, cool, we could just be friends. Leo will support you during your lonely hours. Leo, you got a good, this is somebody for the long haul. Libra. Virgos. My Virgos are clinging on to Libra. No, in the near future, reconsider and no. The truth, Libra is clinging on to the truth, and I mean Virgo is clinging on to the truth, and it doesn't matter what Libra. I mean, why I keep calling Virgo Libra? Because Virgo is wanting justice, because Virgo is telling you the truth, but you don't want to believe it. And whatever truth that Virgo is clinging on to you, you're not telling the truth. Where is that deck at? There it is. Forgiveness. Ooh. And the situation will improve. The reason why you're not telling Virgo the truth is because you don't believe the situation will improve. But Virgo ain't going nowhere either. Virgo put too much into this connection. But what you don't know is Virgo is telling the truth, but not all of the truth. And that truth will come in the near future. And it actually will balance this connection out. All right. So do your good deeds, good diligence in this connection. Give me a romance oracle regarding that. With my Virgo clinging on to Libra. Oops. You have trust and finances and career. So it looks like Virgo could have spent some money, and in the future you'll find out about it, but it actually works out in favor for both of you. Okay. Whew, I was like, what is the truth? I mean, my Libras that are clinging on to my Libras in the collective, what's the message? Within the next few months, what in the next few months? All right. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but my Libras that are clinging on to my Libras, they have ill intentions to embarrass you, to cause shame upon you. Escape. Yeah, this is a Libra that doesn't have any good intentions. This is someone that, it doesn't feel like a bet is on you. It just feels like this Libra is trying to put you in your place. So this lets me know that this Libra is insecure. Yeah. And they control you when they don't speak to you. This proposal is a no for me. It's a no. This Libra don't have no good intentions. Don't say I didn't tell you. Give me a romantic oracle. please don't go running to Vegas and get married. Yeah, this is a player. All right. And this player does the same thing with everybody. You're not, this is not a special moment like, oh, I'm the only one. They're doing it to it. No. They do it. This is their formula that they use. Yep, trust is coming in reverse. It's a no, like I said. Why did we have to go through all of that just to get you to see, Libra? But it's okay. I just want you to see. All right, my Scorpios in the collective that are clinging on to Libra, please, what's the message? For my Libras, my Scorpios that are clinging on to Libra, what's the message? Communicate clearly. All right. Scorpio has something to tell you. What does Scorpio have to say? And for the most part, others of you, Scorpio wants to know what's on your mind. You have family. Okay. So Scorpio has good intentions. It's not that you don't have nobody. You got Scorpio. You just need to learn how to communicate. And Scorpio is trying to teach you how to communicate. The bottom of the deck is finality, finality, whatever. So you could be vulnerable at this time. You know what I mean? You got your guards up. All right. You're not seeing eye to eye, but Scorpio is here to help you go through a lesson, to help you go through whatever you're going through, whether that's the divorce or the fact that you guys, have broken up and there has to be a blended family in some type of way. But for the most part, Scorpio is willing to put in the work, whether you're together or not. The communication is not lost. Romantic oracle, please. Lust. All right. At this point, I really don't care why you guys broke up. For some of you, a reason why I say I don't care is because both of you do the same thing to each other. So there's no choosing sides here. Romantic oracle, please. So both of you are the reason, heart-to-heart conversation, lack of communication. But Scorpio is trying. All right. Scorpio is clinging on to getting something through to you. Happiness. That just because you guys are not together doesn't mean that it can't work. Especially if there's children involved. All right. So I'm gonna just be honest, Libra. It doesn't feel like it's a Scorpio problem at this time. I understand the heartbreak and everything, but right now it's a you problem. It's especially if there's kids involved. This situation is not all about you. And Libra, why am I seeing all these other signs? Being fair, basically. Scorpio is showing up as an adult, and I'm not saying you're not adult. And I see you want to be heard from heartbreak. I get it. But you got to think about everyone else too. All right. What's the true vision in this connection between Scorpio and Libra? But moving forward, I hope that, you decide to communicate clearly with Scorpio. All right. My Sagittarius that are clinging on to Libra. You have perfect timing. You're ready. Choose a new direction. And yes, Sagittarius is clinging on to the idea of taking you with them. Okay. Success. And no. Oh, it's the opposite. You're wanting Sagittarius to choose you and take you with them. But Sagittarius says no. Sagittarius does see what you see, but life is good in Sagittarius's life right now, and you're in it. It's not like you're not included, Libra. It's just, you know how when something is going good, personally, academically, professionally, leisurely, you know what I mean? It just feels like Sagittarius is not ready to make any big changes right now. Sagittarius likes life the way it is, and you're included in it. So Sagittarius has no intentions of changing anything at this time. Listen to your intuition. So if you're wanting to be in Sagittarius life, you're in it. So if you choose not to be, Sagittarius is not going to chase you. Life is good for Sagittarius, and if you want to continue to be included, you can. Moving away and isolating Sagittarius from Sagittarius life, Sagittarius is not doing it. I don't know if you're in the military, or I'm not for sure. Love Oracle for Sagittarius that are clinging onto Libra. I almost pulled one. Thank you. Religious factors. Yeah. What you get in this connection with Sagittarius is the fact that you get to experience all the good with Sagittarius. But when it comes down to religious factors, Hierophant energy, Sagittarius is not, there is no changing it at this time. All right. Can you be Sagittarius's partner? Yes. Does Sagittarius see you as the one? Yes. And this is something you know. Sagittarius knows it too. But what is the conflict in this connection is religious factors. Word of advice, please. Death. There will be an ending. Let it happen naturally. When it comes to a belief system, and when it comes to how you're going to get married, and when it comes to being in a relationship, I don't know if Sagittarius is in the military. I don't know if Sagittarius is not allowed to date outside their race. Not for sure, but you make them happy. Sagittarius happy. There's no change in that. So is Sagittarius going to allow family or a situation to remove you out of Sagittarius life? No. Moving forward, Capricorn. My Capricorns that are clinging on to Libra. What's the message? Capricorns that are clinging on to Libra. What's the message, please? Get more information. All right. So Capricorn could be doing a background check on you. And whatever they seen on the background check, it's just that's where their head is. And they're trying to figure out how to ask you about it. How would you feel if Capricorn told you they did a background check on you? Will you feel violated? What is the advice for this? The bottom of the deck is gratitude. So whoever encouraged Capricorn to do a background check on you, it is good news. So, but if you were to find out that happened, how would you feel, Libra? is the question. It feels like you may break up with Capricorn, but it looks like Capricorn will come to you and apologize and shed some tears, and that's all you wanted was an apology. What you don't see very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you. Forgiving and learning and flirt. So yeah, you guys, y'all ain't going nowhere. Capricorn ain't going nowhere. You ain't going. All right. Capricorn just wanted to confirm that who you are is who you say you are, but the fact that Capricorn was influenced, it's not like Capricorn independently did it or will look you up. They were influenced by someone. Anywho, Aquarius. My Aquariuses that are clinging on to Libra. What is the message? My Aquariuses that are clinging on to Libra. What's the message, please? Okay. Thank you. No, and within the next few weeks. All right. Aquarius is firm on this no, but it's going to change to a yes within the next few weeks. So I wouldn't worry about whatever this no is. Word of advice and judgment. The truth, Libra energy is revealed in the next few weeks. So that's why Aquarius no turns into a yes. Libra. It says, let your friends help. Libra, Aquarius wants you to keep. I'm just gonna say this: keep people out of your relationship. Okay. And it looks like you're going to accept Aquarius's boundaries, and you're good after that. But I don't know how within the next few weeks. It just feels like because you guys are on a break, if Aquarius decides to flirt, or if you just decide to flirt, that's not cheating. Forgiving and learning, and very soon. Who had these cards? That was Capricorn. It's safe for you to love. So you guys need to grow up, some maturity, mature. You guys are still maturing, but yeah. Pisces. My Pisces in the collective that are clinging on to Libra. Did I even pull an angel guide message? Oh, Libra, Pisces don't like the fact that you ask everybody else but Pisces. And Pisces is clinging on to that in their headspace. That's all they think about. Why does Libra ask everybody else and don't ask me? Is it pride? Yeah. Because you already know that Pisces is going to say yes. You just, okay. Pisces likes to feel like they're in control. So that I can see why you don't ever ask Pisces for help, because Pisces always says no. Deception and children. Yeah. So I don't know if you have to get some documents to get Pisces to pay child support, and it just looks like Pisces doesn't want you to get any type of assistance, and they're fighting for you not to get any assistance, but Pisces is not helping you. In regards to no children involved, just like I said, immature. What is the word of advice? Word of advice. Thank you. Fear. Should you stay or should you go? For the most part, the reason why The reason why Pisces is the way Pisces is because you fed this behavior. And so Pisces is under the perception that you're not going nowhere. All right, angel guide message for Libra. All right, Sabrina, I'm going to pull your card just for a moment, please. Angel guide message for my Libras in the collective, please. Manifestation. Your angel guide message is manifestation, Libra. So it's time for you to release what it is you're trying to manifest so that it can manifest. You're clinging on to it and you need to release it. When it comes to manifestation is the ability to bring your thoughts, dreams, and intentions into reality. The spiritual law of manifestation helps us create from a deep within energies and experiences that lead us toward greater fulfillment and purpose. You are blessed to have received this angel card today, for it encourages you to recognize your power. You are a master of manifestation, and whenever you focus on something with loving thoughts and the best intentions, you bring the dream into reality. So what you're being asked to do is release it. Don't hold on to it. All right. What message do you have for Sabrina, please? What message do you have for Sabrina when it comes to clinging on to messages? A year from now, Sabrina. A year from now, what? A year from now, what for Sabrina? A year from now, what for Sabrina? Whatever this is clinging on to is going to take a whole year. That's 365 days. I don't know if you should mark your calendar as of today. Honeymoon. Okay. Very straight to the point. If this has to do with a person, a honeymoon, and that will bring a lot of bliss. All right. A good start. Or if it has nothing to do with a person, it's going to be a year from now where you make a promise to yourself, and moving forward, life is a bliss. You're going to start experiencing a desire once you it's going to take a year to recover, Sabrina. A word of advice. But when it comes down to a person, honeymoon service, yeah, this person is going to treat you very good, very, very good. All right. Your angel in disguise is what I'm hearing. All right. Those were the messages. You're welcome, Sabrina. If there's any further ado, Libra, those were the messages that came out in your session for What Are You Clinging On To messages. There's multiple spreads that I did in this session. So if you go to the beginning, you'll see those, and then we break it down to the 12 zodiac signs. But either than that, this session will be available to you. Don't forget, love is kind. Don't forget, love is gentle. Until we meet again.